All-American Pro Wrestling Collision, Episode 2, and we are right in the ring, getting straight into some action here. It's a great day for some wrestling action here on WSIL TV3.
Welcome, everybody. Of course, Kevin Huntsberger is your play-by-play man. Chris Hagstrom alongside him. You see at the bottom of your screen, Casey Jackson is in the blue, Christian Rose in the red, as we're getting ready for this opening contest of our second episode, Kevin.
That's right, and of course, Casey Jackson is a former All-American Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion here, as we get a quick lockup here, collar and elbow tie-up, and a quick twist of the arm, and the big man, Christian Rose, Christian Rose, at least in this contest, the big man, goes down to his knees, but is back up to a vertical base.
Good reversal by Christian Rose. But Casey Jackson, you said, he's a former tag team champion with the Mississippi Madman. He knows his way in and out of that AAPW ring.
That's right, and getting some classic submission-type maneuvers here, a couple of different arm bars and arm holds. Now we're down to the mat in a headlock. And Christian Rose taking over once again in this contest.
Well, in this episode, Kevin, we've got a huge main event. It is the 20-man Super Saluki Maroon Melee Battle Royal, and it's coming your way later this afternoon.
Yeah, that'll be some great excitement and great action there. A fury of men, 20 of them to be exact here in AAPW.
Oh, look at that move by Casey Jackson. He's turning up the heat right here. Another quick maneuver by Casey, and tried it again. Christian Rose tried. But to no avail, as Casey Jackson is going to whip him down and going to lock him up in the armbar.
That's right. Some classic mat wrestling going on here in our opening contest on Episode 2 of Collision with All-American Pro Wrestling, and we're glad to have you here with us today.
Casey Jackson now, again, keeping the momentum, and again, a beautiful drop kick, forward drop kick here. He's got the first cover of the afternoon, only a 2.
Kicking out there, Christian Rose kind of knowing his way, knowing his whereabouts as a modified fireman's carry, and a drop over there as a big leg drop as well, and a cover, another cover.
1, 2, no.
Not quite enough to put Christian Rose away here today on All-American Pro Wrestling.
It's still early, Kevin, for sure, as Christian Rose still has his wits and his whereabouts. The reversal by Christian Rose into the corner. Put his boot up. He said no, but again, he tried to get the other boot up. Throws him over, and a kick right to the back. And throws him onto the mat, Kevin.
Yeah, brought right down on the back of his head there. And a very jarring move. The kick to the back was bad enough to be then forced down like that. And a snapmare.
Watch out here, KC.
Another kick to the small of the back, it looked like this time at least. And fans cheering for Casey Jackson here.
Well, look at those elbow drops, and now a knee drop by Christian Rose. KC started this match off early, is reeling now. We got a cover here, only 2 though.
Yeah, Casey kicking out, knowing his whereabouts in the ring as well. Knew that he needed to get out before the 3 count was made, as Christian Rose now takes him back to his feet and gives him a chop across the chest.
Tremendous chops by Christian Rose. Man.
Wrapping that arm up too, to kind of prevent him from defending himself. And now the action has gone out to the floor here.
You got to be careful out there. Anything can happen, especially when you're out there ringside. Jeez, you hear that?
Absolutely. I think the folks in the parking lot may have heard that one. That was a chop right to that metal ring post outside and gets stomped on. He may have broke that wrist.
He might have broken his hand there too, Kevin. I mean, and Casey doesn't help matters by stomping on it. Christian Rose he's trying to get some feeling back into that hand.
Yeah, moving his hand and wrist around there, trying to get the blood flowing. As we have a nice sunset flip possibly here. No.
He hit his hand again on the
Third
mat.
time's the charm.
2 count only, though, as Christian Rose's. You got to try to nurse that hand. Man, you heard that. That pole just ricochet throughout the studio.
Yeah, he's definitely taken some shots to that hand and wrist in the last couple of minutes here. Trying to get things going back in his momentum, though, and KC is down, but not out by any means.
Now he's got to use that forearm as opposed to using his hand with those punches. You saw the tip of his elbow.
Yeah, this is definitely going to take some time to get the feeling going back on there, and apparently it's not broken. He is still in action here. And
well, it could be broken, Kevin, but adrenaline will keep you going, especially in a match like this.
that's right. You don't want to slack around here on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision by any means. He's keeping things going, keeping that hand and wrist active and moving.
Speaking of moving, Casey Jackson moves out of the way, but a big boot by Christian Rose.
And now,
clubbing to the back of Casey Jackson.
And All-American Pro Wrestling Collision is brought to you by Sports Blast in Carbondale.
Hold on a second, Kevin. We got ourselves a cover here. 2 into. No, just barely.
Almost got the 3 count, but Sports Blast is your premier spot for sports and entertainment facilities. And you can get more information on their rentals and the 24/7 fitness gym as well as the Sky Bar by calling 529-5511 or go to sportsblast.net. And we've got Mr. Rose on the top rope now.
Watch out here. He might need to go to 24/7 fitness after this maneuver. Oh, man. He missed it, though. Hit his back, and he landed square on the mat.
I bet he's not thinking about his hand anymore, though, after smashing his back onto the mat like that.
He's just been brutalized. He's been brutalizing himself this whole match already, Kevin. I don't think Casey has to do the work.
Yeah, Casey is pulling himself up here. We've got both men moving to the center of the ring, and Casey takes him down with a quick clothesline.
And he's going to try now a back elbow by Casey. Watch out here as Christian Rose trying to get to his feet.
Casey is definitely getting the momentum going back his way, though. And another kick, a drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick by Casey Jackson. He's trying to get these fans behind him.
And they are definitely cheering for him, and we get a run to the corner here.
Watch out here. Could be monkey flip, monkey flip.
That's right, but Christian is kind of staggering, not completely off his feet as he gets whipped back into that corner.
Oh, I'm not sure he tried for it again. Maybe a modified bulldog? But Christian Rose. Man, I don't know if his knee gave out from underneath him, but we've got a full cover here too.
And that arm or hand, rather, is still kind of bothering Christian. You saw him stick it up there as he was trying to go for the cover there. I don't know if he was going to try to grab that leg and hook the leg, but showing some favoritism to that as he kicks KC straight into the ribs.
Well, don't forget, we've got the big Super Saluki Maroon Melee coming up. We'll hear from some of the combatants of that Battle Royal coming up in just a few moments. As, again, Christian Rose is trying to keep KC. Ooh, man, he's using that right hand, Kevin. And he just seemed like he's forgetting it's hurt.
Yeah, kind of impervious to the pain until he actually makes an impact there. Now we're going for maybe a superplex here off the very top rope.
Oh, man, heads up here. This is a precarious position no matter who you are.
Ooh.
Oh, KC with the reversal, if you will. And now he's going to climb to the top rope.
Flying high and a high cross body and a hook of the leg might be enough. No, the reversal here.
He rolled through it, though. Christian Rose, what has he got here?
Fireman's carry.
He might be going for a Death Valley driver. Heads up, KC. No. Big reversal.
Doesn't get follow up, and we got a roll up here.
Quick roll up by KC.
And it was enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Casey Jackson.
I think Christian Rose was surprised by that, kind of taken off guard there and lost his focus.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I saw his shoulders actually on the mat. You see Christian Rose having some words with Caleb Demps, put his hands on him. You can't blame him, though. It looked like, I don't know. We'll have to see if we can go to a replay and then take a look. But Christian Rose, the loser in this contest.
Yeah, between the hand and wrist getting hurt and the frustration definitely coming through now. Here's that first blow to the wrist.
And you see the looks on their faces, Kevin, as he hit his hand. I thought he shattered the bone, but here's what I'm talking about. Christian Rose rolled through. It looked like he was going for a Death Valley driver, but Casey flips over, and it looks like he's trying to get the roll up here. Caleb Demps counts 1, 2, and look, his shoulder tries to go up, but Casey pins it to the mat.
Yeah, let's go now to our Battle Royal, and one of our participants heading to the ring a little later.
You know, in a Battle Royal, there's a sea of men in that ring. But in this Battle Royal, there'll be only one person you're looking at the whole time, and that's me. And here's the reason why. I'm going to toss everybody over the top, and I guarantee I'll be the winner. Tonight, 20-man Battle Royal. There will only be one person left in the end of that match, and it will be me, the masterpiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring from San Diego, California, weighing 290 pounds, David Osborne. And introducing his opponents.
And welcome back to All-American Pro Wrestling Collision. You've heard from two of the participants for our big 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. It's our main event here today on All-American Pro Wrestling.
Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in 180 pounds, the Brandon Espinoza.
Hey folks, why pay twice for the same home remodel or project? Call Rocky Comfort Builders and do it right the first time. Call 618-967-7236 or head online to rockycomfortbuilders.com. Rocky Comfort Builders, building green for over 30 years. And AAPW Collision also brought to you by Black Diamond Harley-Davidson. They're open 7 days a week and will trade for anything. Just test them. For more information on their inventory, merchandise, and upcoming events, go to blackdiamondhd.com. Come join the party.
Of course, we can't do AAPW Collision with our great sponsors, and we thank them for sponsoring AAPW Collision as we get set for our second contest, Kevin.
That's right. We've got the Brandon Espinoza in the purple, locking up now with David Osborne.
Oh, big scoop slam by Osborne as we get this started.
Yeah, Osborne was not endearing himself to the fans here as he made his way out to the ring, and a lot of them kind of chanting and kind of yelling at him as he made his way out.
You know, during the commercial break, Osborne was not endearing himself to the fans as he just basically told them that, you know, they're all bad people. You're not going to endear yourself to the fans that way, as David Osborne already two scoop slams early as Espinoza is a little shaky coming in.
Yeah, Espinoza kind of regrouping himself there in the corner, trying to get the crowd behind him, starting that cheerleader chant for himself, and it's kind of working. Fans are getting behind him as Espinoza just noticing the unique purple and black boots there.
And again, the test of strength is, you know, Espinoza, he looks like a little guy, but, you know, anybody looks like a little guy compared to Osborne.
Yeah, Espinoza, fist of fire fury here, throwing some forearms as well.
Ooh, man, he's trying to rock the big man.
Trying to take him off his feet. So far, not working, but he's got him rocked a little bit.
A little block there by Osborne. Heads up. Espinoza looked like he tried for some kind of head scissors, but was able to block. It was Osborne. And again, continuing on the offense, now Brandon Espinoza has the upper hand.
That's right, and he's got him in a headlock and is going to hold him there tight as the referee keeping a close eye. He's trying to take him over, but the big man, David Osborne, I think just a little too big for the Brandon Espinoza.
Oh, watch out here. Espinoza, though, he's using his forward momentum for this one.
Definitely has to do something like that. The smaller guy kind of has to use his own body to make the momentum work for him, and absolutely worked out there as he's now caught into a head scissors.
That head scissors, though, is, you know, it really drains you, and you have to use a lot of that leg strength. It looks like Osborne here is doing, but Espinoza able to get out of it and apply a headlock of his own.
Yeah, back down now, and Espinoza has it locked in there, but it looks like Osborne's got his one hand caught up in there. Might be able to, yeah, that lifts him up and kind of worms his way out of it.
Well, a heads up here. Espinoza ducks the clothesline. Here it comes. There it is, the Hurricane Rana by Espinoza, getting Osborne off his feet.
And back to that headlock. Espinoza doing what he knows here, going back to the headlock at the comfort zone for him.
You know, Kevin, we've got a huge show coming up. It's for the American Cancer Society, All-American Pro Wrestling's 5th anniversary show. It's always part of the American Cancer Society. Espinoza, though, looking for trying, I don't know what he tried there, but Espinoza trying to apply. No. I don't know who got the better end of that deal. Looks like Osborne fell, was planted down by Espinoza. But again, Kevin, we're talking about the American Cancer Society, a huge benefit show. Look out! Espinoza hung out to dry. Coming up on October 7th is the big American Cancer Society show. We hope you come out there. It's at the Heron Middle School. Doors open up at 6. Bell time scheduled for 7. We hope you'll come out and support because the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. It is a great benefit, Kevin.
Absolutely a great cause there. And David Osborne now focusing on the knee of the Brandon Espinoza, has him locked up and was throwing some fists there to it as well. Caleb Demps getting in there and checking to make sure that Espinoza doesn't want to give it up.
Well, certainly as he reaches the ropes, it has been a very, shall we say, by-the-book contest, but both men it looks like they scouted each other pretty well because they seem to know each other's moves.
That's right, kind of trying to keep Espinoza down on the mat and take his legs out from under him, but he's heading up to the ropes now.
Watch out. Oh, it looked like he tried that Hurricane Rana, and one of his feet might have connected to only a 2 count. I think when his feet connected with Osborne's faces, Osborne just got rocked.
Yeah, but Espinoza had the wherewithal to still roll over on top, and I think he stunned him and surprised him, didn't get the move, the full effect that he was looking for there, and I think he may have hurt his knee in the process again. That's the knee that Osborne was working on earlier.
And again, going back to that knee is Espinoza's trying to get out of this predicament. You know, that Hurricane Rana, if you don't execute it properly, you can cause huge damage to yourself, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times you think that these moves are going to hurt the opponent, but not properly done. Or sometimes even when we see them properly done, the person putting the move on gets hurt as well.
Osborne still has the upper hand here on the second episode of AAPW Collision. Splash in the corner.
That was quite a collision into the corner and whips him back into the other corner here, and we may get another one.
Oh, no. Osborne blocks this one. He was prepared.
Oh.
And again, going for that knee, Kevin.
Yeah, Espinoza is having that knee worked on big time. Now it's draped over the middle rope, and Caleb Demps getting in there, making the count on David Osborne.
Man, you know, for somebody that's just coming off an injury myself, I mean, this is, you know, your knee, any part of your leg, it just makes it so difficult to try to continue again. But you just feel like you can't walk, and you kind of almost want to give up. I give credit for Espinoza trying to push through this.
Yeah, Osborne's smart here, I think, because we've seen Espinoza go to the ropes and try to do that Hunter Karana earlier. He's been on the ropes a couple of times now. You can't get up on those ropes if you don't have a leg to do it with.
And Espinoza keeps getting countered. His shoulders keep hitting the back there. As it looks like a modified almost figure 4, but it looks like he's trying to turn the leg over. Espinoza fighting out of it, though.
Using that good leg to do some kicks there, and gets the big man off of him at least temporarily, and maybe get a rest there for that leg and try to get back up to his feet.
Espinoza, you can always see him hobbling.
Yeah, he's definitely not feeling good right now as he's fighting, though, with those chops and trying to keep things going here and get some momentum going for himself as well. As he tried to kick him with that bad leg, and just gets it wrenched out from underneath him, and he's back on the mat, and it's locked back in, and they're in the middle of the ring here.
Corkscrew just jammed that knee. And a great job by Osborne, though. I mean, he knows that Espinoza is a high flyer and doing a great job of grounding his attack.
Absolutely. You can't, like I said, if you've got a bad wheel, it's hard to get up on that top rope and do anything, much less even get around the ring. So Espinoza down on his back, and Osborne very wisely pulling him back to the center of the ring, and now he's kind of twisting that ankle as well, putting more pressure on the leg and knee.
My leg is hurting just looking at that. I mean, that you saw how his leg looked like his foot was in the opposite direction. Now really trying to go again. It looked like he tried to go again for the figure 4, but Espinoza blocked part of it. And again, his shoulders are down. This is a very technical match, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to admire the fight that Espinoza is putting up here, trying to prevent some permanent damage here as he's kicking again with that good leg and gets David Osborne off of him, at least temporarily. And Osborne, I think, maybe taking a quick breather as well.
Espinoza's got to get some feeling back in that left leg.
And he's back up on both feet.
Ooh, shot again to the face.
Feeling all right as he rocks the big man, David Osborne, with a couple of forearms. And
heads up here
there
now.
We go. Whoa.
I'll try another hurricane. No, this time a Russian leg sweep.
But Osborne quick back up to his feet. Osborne kicked into the corner. And
two-legged kick.
Yeah, Espinoza.
Watch out.
That knee.
Oh, did you see that? A beautiful maneuver by Espinoza. He killed the camera guy. I think he just got caught in the camera.
And he's going to the top rope despite that bad leg. Ooh! High cross body, and we may have enough here.
Only a 2 count.
Yeah.
2, Kevin.
Twos are wild here, and Espinoza goes for the clothesline.
Oh!
And Seguri right to the back of the head.
That might have him right here. 1, 2, no.
Not enough. David Osborne getting back up, and he's back up on his feet quickly too, but I think he's kind of out of it.
But no, he has the wherewithal to come through. Watch out for the underhook suplex, double underhook suplex.
Yes, he's got him down now, and And now it's Espinoza being covered here.
Well, it looked like Espinoza, yeah, he had his hand. I was looking for his leg, but it was actually his hand that was on the rope. Great back and forth by these two individuals.
Yeah, Espinoza knowing exactly where he was and fortunate enough to grab that bottom rope and break up the 3 count, as we're now on the top rope once again, but this time it's not a good position for Espinoza.
Oh, I don't know. He's trying to fight it off, and not a good position for Osborne. Espinoza, he's up. Could this be his finishing maneuver? It's a 5-star. There it is. It's a 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, 3. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Brandon Espinoza.
And he may want to head back and get some ice on that knee. Definitely a hard-fought contest. A great victory for the Brandon Espinoza, but David Osborne brought everything but the kitchen sink here today on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision.
Well, it certainly wasn't one of the most finessed matches we've seen. Both opponents knew each other, as right here, Osborne trying to get some offense going, and a beautiful Hurricane Rana by the Brandon Espinoza. Working on that knee did Osborne this whole time, but this one right here finished it off with a frog splash in the center of the ring for the 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the Brandon Espinoza.
And that was a great victory by the Brandon Espinoza, as we are gearing up still for our main event on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision, that 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. And Chris, I am looking forward to seeing that kind of action.
Can't wait.
Yeah. 20-man battle royal. You know what that equals? 19 fatalities for the madmen. Hey, hey, hey! Miles!
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 206 pounds, 3G Eric Wayne.
And we are ready for another contest, that Super Saluki Maroon Melee, coming up as our main event here, as we're preparing for a couple of young bucks, a couple of up-and-comers here in All-American Pro Wrestling, as we get ready for this great contest.
And introducing his opponent. From Norris City, Illinois, weighing 205 pounds, Heath Hatton.
A local favorite, Heath Hatton, making his way to the ring, taking on 3G Eric Wayne. Both these guys are guys to keep an eye on, as they are the future of All-American Pro Wrestling. Heath coming out and meeting his fans and taking some time to shake their hands as they came out here to greet him.
3G looked like he was trying to be the nice guy and allow, I don't say allow is the wrong word, into the ring. Again, he's trying to be the nice guy, hold the ropes open, and, well, a show of disrespect is, you know, the 3G stands for third generation. Eric Wayne, a third generation superstar, and, you know, he definitely has that chip on his shoulder. You know, a great show, a horrible show, I should say, disrespect for his opponent, Heath Hatton.
That's right, Heath Hatton, definitely someone to keep an eye on. And 3G, Eric Wayne, you want to keep an eye on him as well, as both these guys getting checked by the referee here, as we're getting ready for another great contest on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision.
The fans firmly behind Heath Hatton. You said he was a local product. He comes from Norris City, Illinois, and I think he might have brought his cheering section. There it is. I think that's his cheering section right there.
Yeah, lots of folks coming out to cheer for Heath and all of our guys, and a shake of hands here.
That's rather uncharacteristic of Eric Wayne, as we've seen his record around the Indies. He's known for having that chip on his shoulder, but a nice show of respect.
Yeah, making up for the disrespect with the ropes earlier, I guess, as we get into a quick headlock and quickly takes him down to the mat, does 3G Eric Wayne.
And this is certainly going to be a heck of a contest, Kevin. Both of these guys, you know, very fast, very agile. Expect a lot of out of these men, either off the ropes or just their adrenaline to keep them going here.
That's right. He's quick-paced, quick action going on here as Heath moves it into another twist of the arm and a twist of the wrist there. And 3G quickly takes him down.
His face smacked the canvas right there is, again, Eric Wayne trying to keep the pressure on Heath Hatton.
Yeah, you want to take the advantage early in a contest like this. There's a constant switching going back and forth here, and they are both working to get that upper hand, that upper advantage, and try to take a quick win here.
There's the reversal. Beautiful move by Heath Hatton. Is he able to keep him? But Eric Wayne looks like he's at the ropes.
Yeah. Eric Wayne, you mentioned, a third-generation wrestler here, and was able to get his feet to the ropes. A classic move that you will see any consummate professional pull out of their bag of tricks.
Well, again, both these guys at a stalemate. We're trying to see somebody take the upper hand, Kevin, but nobody has as of yet.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched so far if we were scoring this. We're going to get more into the action here, hopefully. There's another collar and elbow tie-up and another side headlock.
Eric Wayne trying to jockey for position, but Heath Hatton throws him into the ropes. Ooh, great shoulder block by 3G.
Yeah, Eric Wayne kind of taking the advantage right now. Not really capitalizing on it, though, letting Heath get back up to his feet.
I mean, for a third-generation superstar, you expect to see a little more out of him, going right to work.
And now he's doing it. Now he's rubbing that elbow into the face of Heath Hatton. The referee kind of getting in there and admonishing him for doing that.
These guys, again, just at a stalemate, letting him get back to his feet. And finally, that fire, being lit underneath 3G.
Yeah, you got to pounce and attack and not show your opponent much of a time to recuperate or rest here, especially a guy like Heath Hatton, because he will take a victory from you before you know it.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, as Heath Hatton just goes right to him.
He paused, and it's almost like a schoolyard fight now. Heath Hatton had enough. And
watch those fists.
Yeah.
Man. Heath Hatton with just a house of fire. The referee giving a little pause there for 3G, but Heath Hatton, he's on the ropes, so he's got to pause.
Giving him a break here as the both men preparing, stalking one another, as 3G kind of trying to get back up to his feet there. I think he kind of got surprised by those fists and got rocked.
Oh, or maybe he was laying in wait for Heath Hatton, but it looked like he certainly got rocked there, Kevin.
Yeah, now he's throwing Heath into the ropes and goes for a hip toss, but not following up once again. We've talked about this before.
That could be his downfall, and in this contest overall, he's got to stay on Heath Hatton.
As there's a reversal by Heath Hatton and another hip toss
by Heath,
and a drop kick, a nice drop kick there, and a second one for his troubles.
That's two. Well, there's three drop kicks by Heath Hatton. 4 drop kicks.
But, Eric is getting right back up.
5.
That's 5.
And finally, I think Eric decided he needed to take himself a break.
Yeah, gets the picture there and rolls outside.
But again, he's staying on him this time, though.
Yeah, and Heath was trying to follow up, and now a sunset, I thought he was going for a sunset flip there.
No, his drop kick number 6.
Yeah, for those of you with the scorecard at home, that was 6 drop kicks in about less than a minute's time there.
And whoa, slap right to the face. But what I was actually looking at earlier, looks like 3G's nose might be busted.
Yeah, definitely got some blood going there. But 3G also taking advantage of Heath sticking his head out of there and smacking him, and does a nice snap suplex there.
Wow. I mean, man, that nose has got to be broken or at least out of place. 3G going for the cover 2 only, as took a little time there, and maybe because he's having a hard time breathing, maybe that's why he's taking more time now.
Yeah, we'll see if this is going to have an impact on the rest of this match as far as him being able to stay focused and concentrate, or is the adrenaline taking over here and not feeling the pain, but surely he knows that there is blood trickling from his nose.
Kevin, we want to thank one of our sponsors, Withers Broadcasting, your home for Saluki football, on the air 105.1 VZA and on Saluki Row on game day with their tailgate party 2 hours before kickoff. For tailgating locations, you can go to mywithersradio.com. Withers Broadcasting, a fantastic sponsor of AAPW. Ooh, beautiful elbow by 3G.
That's right. Heath Hatton's still having a hard time getting back into this contest, as 3G staying on top of him and following up this time. We talked earlier how he wasn't doing that, and apparently he is now.
Well, 3G is all over, Heath Hatton now. It looks like, again, Heath is trying to get some breath in there. He throws him out to the outside. You know, Kevin, another big sponsor of AAPW is Black Diamond Harley Davidson. They're located on the Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Of course, they're our new television home for AAPW, and for more information on their inventory, their merchandise, and all upcoming events, visit them online at blackdiamondhd.com. Black Diamond Harley Davidson, come join the party.
Yeah, and the party is in the ring right now. And, you know, I think 3G kind of gave Heath a break there, let him get outside the ring and recuperate, but now he's right back on top of him with that off-the-rope DDT.
It looked like he was really choking him. You saw Heath's face was really getting red there.
But not following up with the cover here. Kind of surprising.
Maybe that shot to the nose has really jarred him loose there. A 2 count. Oh, no, the camera has to zoom out to see his foot on the rope.
Absolutely, Heath Hatton knows his way.
Maybe punishing him there for putting his foot on the rope.
Yeah, got the foot under the rope, or on top of the rope there, and broke up the count, of course, as he's now working on his hair. Maybe he's getting serious here. Now he's mocking Heath, and the fans here cheering.
Man, he is... 3G is serious here, but he's not following up. I mean, it almost seems like he's so mad at Heath right now that he's forgetting his game plan, and right there, again, out of the way goes 3G.
Yeah, you don't want to forget your game plan. You don't want to come into the ring without a game plan when you're in there with the likes of Heath Hatton or anyone here at AAPW.
Whoa, what a maneuver, Kevin. It was like a flapjack almost.
And Heath is feeling it right now. But again, no follow-up by 3G Eric Wayne.
That could be a huge tide turner in this match. There's the 3 count. No, only a 2 count, not a 3 count. I was saying the referee going for the count. Heath trying to get these fans to rally back behind him.
Yep, and we've got another, I don't want to say chokehold here, but
a submission maneuver.
Working on the neck and throat area for sure.
Again, it looks like, you see it's really up close right here. Heath is just turning a bright red now. And his blood being cut off.
Yeah, he's isolated that other arm too now, so Heath can't punch him or fight back necessarily, and an elbow right across the bridge of the nose and top of the head.
Going for a cover again, 3G. There's 2. Only 2.
Not quite enough by any means, as he tells the referee that was a slow count. Referee disagrees, though.
3G Eric Wayne, I got to believe that nose has really gotten into his head now. He's having a hard time breathing. He's throwing off his game. As Heath Hatton, as you see, is finally mounting some offense again. This has been back and forth all match.
Absolutely. This has been a seesaw battle, and Heath Hatton coming into the buckles once again.
You saw the ring move, Kevin.
It did definitely shift, and Heath grabbed that back as he went down. And now, going to the far side is 3G.
Top rope.
Eric Wayne.
Ooh, a little shaky, heads up. Oh, man.
Double axe handle, though, right to the small of the back.
This could be all she wrote, Kevin. Here's the cover. It's 1, 2. Ooh.
Not quite enough.
Man, just kicked out.
Yeah, what does 3G have to do to keep Heath Hatton down? It's hard to say, because that double axe handle to the back I thought might have been it.
Well, it certainly wasn't. Heath has really got some fight in him. And again, Eric Wayne is not following up. This is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Paintbrush by Heath Hatton.
He's going to let him know about it, too. Heath is not going to lay down and take this lightly. He just got smacked to the face for his efforts. Back down to his knees, but back up with some help from 3G.
Watch out, here is a European uppercut by 3G Eric Wayne. Back in the ropes and a great clothesline.
Yeah, that may have changed the momentum and gotten Heath back onto the advantage here as he's sizing him up. And another clothesline.
Oh, man. 3G looked like he tried to block it, but, man, Heath Hatton all over. Here's a cover of 2. No, 3.
Not quite enough for 3. Almost a 360 by 3G there on that clothesline. As
and explosive again by 3G.
Tide turns once again. These guys are going back and forth.
Oh!
Nice move by Heath Hatton there.
Swinging neck breaker by Heath. This could be all. 2. No.
Not quite enough to put him away, though. Great, lots of great near falls here in this matchup between Heath Hatton and 3G Eric Wayne, as Heath now calling to go out to the top rope himself.
He's got to climb a little faster. It looks like Eric Wayne is stirring, and ooh, caught him right into the head. A very precarious position here, Kevin.
And both men on the middle rope, top rope area. And Heath is finishing up the climb here. What will he do?
Heads up, and a beautiful block by 3G. Too much time, but he had to get his bearings.
Yeah, 3G knew it was coming and trying to go for a belly-to-back suplex, but Heath is blocking that, wrapping that ankle around, and a
He
victory
rolled
roll.
through here. 1, 2, 3. He got
And it was
him.
enough. It was enough. A victory roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Heath Hatton.
A great win here by Heath Hatton on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision. There's the tide turner at one point, one of the tide turners.
And I think this is where, oh, you saw that shot right there. I think he hit the bridge of his nose and busted that nose wide open. But right here, Heath Hatton staying on 3G. Drop kick, 2 drop kicks, 3 drop kicks. Ended up being 6 drop kicks overall. A big number 3 right there by Heath Hatton. And again, this is what you were talking about, that victory roll. He rolled through, and it was just 3 seconds is all you needed. Right there, the 1, 2, 3, your winner, Heath Hatton.
A big win for Heath Hatton, and we're gearing up for that big Battle Royal main event. We're going to hear now from KC Jackson, one of the participants in our Battle Royal.
So I hear there's a party tonight in the form of a battle royal, a 20-man battle royal. Well, you can't have a party without the main attraction, and that's me, the main attraction, KC Jackson.
And welcome back to All-American Pro Wrestling, which is brought to you by Rocky Comfort Builders. Don't pay twice for the same home remodel or project. Call Rocky Comfort Builders and do it right the first time, 967-7236, or go to RockyComfortBuilders.com. Rocky Comfort Builders, building green for more than 30 years. And our Battle Royal kind of getting off to a quick start here. Not all the participants out here quite yet. Lots of men in here. Massive humanity as we see Curly going in there with one of the members of the convoy. And now another member of the convoy doing a beatdown. Playboy Paul Rose throwing a couple of knife chops in there. Christian Rose showing off his skills as well. And Chris is handling all the introductions here still as we've got guys coming in. They couldn't wait to get this Super Saluki Maroon Melee underway here on All-American Pro Wrestling Collision. And I see Mike Masters in there. I see Christian Rose, as I mentioned, in there. Members of the convoy, Playboy Paul Rose. Here comes the mysterious man, Carnage. A very dangerous individual under that mask. You don't know exactly what he's up to, but usually it is up to no good. Carnage, that is. And Mike Masters coming in now with a quick attack and a headbutt. Curly in there as well, one of the crowd favorites here on All-American Pro Wrestling. And you hear lots of kicks and stomps, and Carnage going right to work, choking out an opponent in the corner, one of the participants. And Heath Hatton, we just saw him with a big win over 3G Eric Wayne. He's in the ring now as well and trying to eliminate an opponent over the top rope. Of course, a Battle Royal, you have to throw your opponent over the top rope as the AAPW Tag Team Champions Curly and Heath Hatton doing their job together here this afternoon. And that's the Brandon Espinoza being stomped down in the corner. David Osborne maybe seeking some retribution from their match from earlier. And the old school warrior Axe Allward now getting involved as he and Carnage trying to eliminate someone over the top rope.
The 450 pounds, Mississippi
And business is about to pick up. The big man, the biggest man in this Battle Royal, making his way down to the ring, the Mississippi Madman.
You know, Kevin, these guys didn't wait. Everybody was supposed to be introduced first and then start the Battle Royal, but they got this thing started, so we're just trying to send everybody out to get this thing underway. As you see Dalton Diamond there in the white and with the stars, and Madman you see with the in the center of the ring, and it looks like the combatants they're just stopping.
They'd be wise to team up on the Madman, and is that what they're going to try to do here? Madman going a little mad, though.
Oh, watch out! And they're gonna all triple. I don't know. That's 20-man team on the Madman. You've got to watch out here. It's every man for himself. But look at that! The strength of the Madman. He was able just to push everybody out of his way.
Yeah, that's 19 other individuals being tossed around, almost like dominoes, kind of falling all around. And
David Osborne is bounced right off of Madman.
Some demolition derby type action, hit and run. way of getting around the ring there, and
I don't
they've
think
all come up with a different plan.
Kevin, I don't think anybody's been eliminated yet.
Not yet, no, not at all. And looks like Carnage is going to be attacked by the Madman first, the first victim of the Madman, going crazy on Carnage.
I think LaMarcus Clinton just got eliminated. We saw that in the corner of your screen. Again, there he goes. The action is so fast and furious, we can't catch it all.
Yeah, that's the thing about a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. There are going to be bodies flying all over the place. We're going to call this as best we can as Curly goes into the corner over there, and somebody just went over the top rope here too.
I didn't even get a chance to see who it was. I was watching the Brandon Espinoza just get knocked over there. Again, there's Gaylord Stevens, the manager of Axe Allward, and we still have a mass of humanity still in this ring.
Yeah, by my count, 18. Well, there goes, no, they both hang on.
No, Dalton Diamond, he's eliminated. Heath Hatton, no, he's still in this thing. El Magnifico there, he is on the outside. He's trying to, I don't know if he's trying to springboard himself back up there, but looked like Playboy and a member of the Convoy knocked him out. And we've got ourselves another elimination. Man, people are just flying over left and right.
Yeah, some quick eliminations going on here. And Dalton Diamond trying to get back into the ring. Referee Caleb Dimps saying, sorry, buddy, you got to take a hike. You're done. You go over that top rope, both feet hit the ground, and you're done.
It looks like Madman just eliminated somebody else. He's Hatton trying to get eliminated, or almost eliminated again here, as it looks like Playboy. That might be a member of the Convoy, because I only see one out there. Well, there goes the other. He's going to join his part. No, he hangs on. Look, his foot's caught in the rope.
Foot is caught in the rope, and there goes Mike Masters and Curly, who we saw go at it last week along with Carnage.
Actually, that's David Osborne that's down there. Carnage is right
Carnage.
there. And see, this action is just so crazy. Playboy hanging on. Hang on there, Playboy.
And the key here, both feet have to touch the floor. We're seeing a lot of guys hanging on for dear life.
KC just fell out. KC Jackson is eliminated. I guess Playboy was finally eliminated as well.
Looks like we're down to the final four. Carnage, Heath Hatton, Axe Allward, and the Mississippi Madman.
Thumb to the eye by Axe Allward, as you see right there. Oh, man.
Low, too.
Well, and the Madman only down to one knee.
It's going to be hard to get over the top rope, though, I would imagine, Chris.
And still going out here, Mike Masters and Curly. Last week we saw these two with a hellacious battle, and the poke to the eyes by Curly.
Yeah, classic move by Curly there as they make their way backstage to fight back there, I guess.
Oh, watch out there as Heath Hatton just got knocked over, and there he goes, eliminated by Axe Allward.
So we've got Carnage and Axe Allward against the Mississippi Madman. They'd be wise to team up, and Curly and Mike Masters still out here going at it.
It is so hard to try to get some of these guys to the back. We only have 3 officials. It feels like we need an official for every man in this ring, but Madman standing tall.
Yeah, he is standing tall right now, and Gaylord Stevens, of course, giving some advice to his man.
He's calling the 5th floor slam.
Uh-oh.
Watch out here, and that's a big man, Carnage, to try to put this on. Can he do it?
Yeah, Carnage is no slouch.
He's got him hooked. Can he put him up there? Look out! 5th floor slam.
He got him.
Yeah, but now he's got to get him over the rope.
Exactly. You've got to move him out over the top rope there, Mississippi Madman. Come on.
Man, the action is just wild and crazy here in the main event of AAPW Collision. We thank you for joining us. If you're tuning in for the next program, this is All-American Pro Wrestling Collision. Oh, and there goes Carnage over the top rope, thrown over by the Mississippi Madman.
Axe Allward's still in this, though, and he takes a sneak attack here on the big Mississippi Madman.
You know, we saw last week that he had a pile driver, 2 pile drivers to Jay Spade. Oh, he's not going to do it to Madman. He can't do it to Madman, can he?
Well, he's trying.
Watch out there. Oh, Madman trying to lift over. Still on. No, Axe Allward falls over. We have ourselves a winner, Kevin.
That's right, the Super Saluki Maroon Melee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Saluki Maroon Melee Battle Royal, the 450-pound Mississippi Madman.
And we called it earlier, he was going to be the man to beat in this battle royal, the 450-pound Mississippi Madman. A big victory for him as he has his hands raised by referee Caleb Dimps.
You know, this, of course, being a stepping stone to bigger and better things, potentially the 450-pound Mississippi Madman winning the Super Saluki Maroon Melee Battle Royal, as we're going to take a quick look at just when the Madman came into this match. You know, he is a huge man, and it is hard to get him if you're one person over the top rope. And so as we take a look here at the replay, they think, well, you know what, let's all try to bum rush him. But again, the power of the Mississippi Madman just throwing everybody out of his way. And again, you just can't see a look of shock on everybody's face there as we get to the final 2 acts. Allward trying to set up for a pile driver. I don't know what he was thinking, but Madman able to have the wherewithal to throw him over the top rope. Your winner, the Mississippi Madman.
Yeah, and it looked like Axe went down on top of his manager, Gaylord Stevens, as well. And the Mississippi Madman celebrating now outside with the fans. The fans here love the Mississippi Madman.
They love the Mississippi Madman, and of course we love Withers Broadcasting, one of the sponsors of AAPW, your home for Saluki football on the air, 105.1 VZA, and on Saluki Row on game day with their tailgate party 2 hours before kickoff. For tailgate tickets and of course locations to get those tickets, go to mywithersradio.com. And Kevin, we're going to take a couple weeks off and be back October 1st right here on WSIL TV3. Of course, college football is in full swing right now, getting ready, of course, for SIU football and all kinds of college football here on WSIL TV3. But we'll be back on October 1st. And Kevin, as you can tell, I'm excited and ready to go.
I'm excited too. Stay tuned, though. Go online, allamericanprowrestling.com, or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. We're back October 1st.